Hey everybody, Matthew Cook here, Tactical Dad on the Tactical Dad podcast, and this is episode 10, and we're going to talk about AR15s and a possible potential home defense weapon. And I'm now at that stage where I own multiple guns. I've had training, instruction. I'm heading down the road of becoming a competitive shooter. That's where I want to go. That's what I want to do. So I have way more gear now than I ever have, and I'm going to continue to get more. And my company recently brought in a really cool red dot reflex scope, and it's just a simple red dot scope. As anyone listening to this that owns an AR or that is an experienced or known shooter, you know, red dots are simple in their design, functionality. Like, the technology is pretty simple. Not much can really go wrong. They're pretty durable. Simple, right? So that's why we decided to go with this one. And I'll actually put up a video of me installing it on my Ruger AR556 later on today. And super cool, looks neat. Works well, as most do, and it's got a great price point. But I just wanted to get into scopes, and I thought this would be a good time to talk about an AR-15 as a home defense weapon, because I may use it. The differences are, because of the long barrel, it's a little bit more difficult to maneuver. So if you live in a small house, like I don't live in a huge house, so I'm probably going to be, I'm preferably going to choose the handgun because I'm in a small house, so it's close quarters. But if something's going on outside, or if I had a bit of land and there's more distance, I would probably pull out an AR-15. So it could be used as a home defense weapon. Could be, most often not, but could be, because it's for sort of it's not really for short range, it's for sort of medium range and long range. And so we have this red scope, red rifle scope, and there's no magnification on it, so it's designed to be on an AR that's a rifle that's going to be used for close quarters, that's going to be close up because of the zero magnification. But a guy said this to me. He was an experienced shooter, ex-military, and he said, your best home defense weapon is the one that you feel the most comfortable and confident using. And that says a lot. Like, that says a real lot. And I'm becoming more and more confident with an AR. So it might one day be my personal choice for home defense. Who knows? That'll be, if that situation ever does arrive, what I instinctively do, we'll decide that. But we have this super cool red dot rifle scope from Charter Tactical. I will share a link to it. I'll share a video to it. It's like $45 because there's no need for it to be any more expensive than that. After diving into a lot of the research and just looking at different companies that sell these red dots, how they're made, the engineering behind it is like, it's pretty universal and simple, that you can't reinvent the wheel. So they're all, but there's drastic changes in prices. Some I've seen at like $30, wouldn't buy one that cheap, or $25, wouldn't buy one that cheap. The parts are probably not great, and I've seen them all, like I've seen hundreds of dollars but it's a simple reflex red dot scope. So I don't see why you should spend hundreds of dollars on one. I think anywhere from like $45-50 up to maybe $70-80 is about the max you'd want to spend on one. Ours falls right into that category. It's simple. It's simple, functions as it should, priced competitively on the lower end to make it more accessible, and it looks pretty badass when you put it on. So that's all for today. Sharing the red dot rifle scope, and I'll see you next time.